What's up, everybody? It's your boy Solo. Hey man, I'm here with another video. I know y'all can hear me. Let me step away from this truck real quick. Listen, man, I'm here with another video, another topic that I know y'all want to talk about, because when I first came in the game, this is what I was searching the internet for. Alright? How much money am I gonna make my first year in the trucking industry? Damn, that's a good question, ain't it? That's what we all want to know. When we first come in, listen, I was on YouTube. I'm listening to this person, that person. I'm listening to everybody, right? Trying to find, hey, what he talking about? He ain't talking about nothing. Screw to the next one. What he talking about? Oh, nothing. Whoop, to the next one. Listen, it was so hard to really find out what type of money that I was expecting to make my first year in the industry. But I'm gonna keep it real with y'all. You know, I'm gonna let y'all know. I'm gonna give y'all what y'all trying to get to. You know what I'm saying? Cause your boy gonna keep it 100, right? You know what I'm saying? The answer to this question is, it all depends, all right? And I know. Listen, before y'all jump off the horse, listen. I know. You hear that all the time. You thought your boy, man, you done let me down. I thought you was gonna tell me something different. Listen, I got you. I'm gonna explain something to you. The reason I say it all depends is because there's certain factors that dictate how much money you gonna make your first year driving. One of them, I'll say one simple one, is whether you own your truck or you don't. And for the most part, I'm going to be talking to the people who don't own a truck, because it's very rare that somebody just jumps out and owns a truck on their in their first year. Now, you do have certain cases. I'm not saying that's everybody, but for the most part, people don't jump out that way. So in most cases, I'm going to be talking to the company drivers, first year company drivers. Now, where I say it all depends is because it depends on the company you're working for, and it depends on how hard you're working for that company. Now, I'm sure anywhere you've worked, anywhere you've been, you've always heard of somebody making more money than the other person because one person's an overachiever and one person may be lazy, all right? And one person, they may just be in between. Trucking industry is no different. To an extent, you kind of control what you earn, more so in the latter years, but that first year, you know, you still can control what you are making. Now, usually, I'm gonna give a ballpark number because this isn't always the case. Usually, you can expect to make between about $40,000 to $60,000 your first year as a company driver. Okay? Now, you have to determine what you're going to do with the money that you make and where you're going to fall in between that. Now, I can't speak for everybody because I don't know what every company pays. I did the same research y'all did when I came in. I was looking at the top flatbed companies, the top companies to work for, and they all give a ballpark range of this company, the average driver makes $45,000, $55,000, $60,000, $59,000, whatever, right? Now, with me, the reason I chose flatbed one, when I first got into the industry, I didn't know anything about it. But I chose it because I knew I had the potential to earn a little bit more from what everybody was telling me. And I wasn't scared to do a little work. Usually, the more work that's required, the more money you're going to make. In some cases, not all cases, in some cases, all right? But that's why I chose flatbed. Now, it all depends. Most companies are miles driven. TMC, we're percentage driven. So here, I can affect how much of a load I get paid in anywhere between 27 to 34%, right? And that's all based off of your performance and what you do. New drivers start out at 26%, but when I came in, I had a little experience, right? Now, other companies, they may start you at 40 something cents per mile, whatever the case may be. And now you got to decide to yourself, okay, if I'm going to jump in this and do this, I know my first year is going to be some bull. It's going to be some things I got to deal with. It's going to be new experiences. But guess what? That's just, you got to put in your time. You got to put in your stripes pretty much. And really, from a business standpoint, it makes sense for a company to only gamble so much on you being first out. They don't know what to expect, what type of driver you're going to be. So it's kind of like a interviewing process for both sides. You're trying to get your record clean. You're trying to prove out here that you can do what you got to do on the road to basically make a company money and also make yourself some money. So those are some of the factors that determine, how much you're going to make. How hard you work, and the company that you work for. See what I'm saying? Also, how hard you work and the company that you work for. So what you want to do, my advice to you, is your first year driving, before you even get into the industry, I had a plan of what I wanted to do. When you first get into the industry, you want to set you a goal, set you a plan for what it is that you want to do. Save your money so that if your goal is to be an owner-op, you have the financial availability to be able to do these things. Because if you don't, people are going to look at you like you're crazy. As I started thinking about being an owner-op, the one thing that everybody always tells me is, listen, make sure you have money saved. And that's very, very true. Now, I'm not an owner-operator just yet, but I am making the steps and I'm on the right track to get there as soon as possible. So, and hopefully y'all will see my journey in that walk too. So, make sure that you're saving your money. Make sure that you're handling your finances right, because if not, you're going to be complaining all the time about the money that you're making, because there's steps of basically making more money. You have a company driver, you have a lease purchase, you have owner operators, right? Then you go as far as getting your own authority and things like that. And they're all basically promotions from one level to the next. And this is an industry where you directly control what you're gonna do by keeping your record clean, making sure you're saving your money so that when it's time to make certain investments in yourself, you can, in order to better your future. All right, so I just wanted to give y'all a short video on that. I didn't want to keep y'all too long. If y'all have more questions, y'all can inbox me, message me, comment on the post, whatever you got to do. Listen, we got to do this together. You know what I'm saying? We out here together. I'm out here for y'all. Y'all out here for me. So look, we gonna end it with that. We out of here. Y'all make sure y'all hit the subscribe button, y'all hit the like button, y'all comment. All right, we out of here. Peace.